What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about COAI, ChainOpera AI. The purpose of this video is to do some technical analysis. We're even going to do some, I want to say fundamental analysis, looking at the tokenomics and stuff like that, making sense out of this thing. The purpose of this video, by the end of it, hopefully, is to give price predictions as to where we will see this thing go by the end of the cycle, and also where we're going to see it go over the coming days and weeks, right? Is it a good time to buy now? Is it too late? Blah, blah, blah. All those questions will be answered. But before we get into that, hit the like button, subscribe, and let's go. Okay, so looking at ChainOpera here, I'm going to tell you what it is, not from a fundamental point of view, not that, okay, this is what it does, it's a blah, blah, blah coin. No, I'm going to tell you what it is in the sense of it. It is a $1.5 billion market cap coin. It is a new coin. It came out on the 25th of September. I don't care how long this project's been in the works. It's a new coin, 25th of September this year, not even a month old. It's a brand new coin with a $1.5 billion valuation. Right? I've made videos like this throughout this whole cycle, and I've not once been wrong whenever I've said that a 60 to maybe even an 80% drop, maybe even a 90% drop, but something above a 60% drop is likely going to happen with this thing, okay? It's likely to happen. Does that mean we go below $1 billion? No, right? I wouldn't expect, looking at this here, that we go below where this started, but I wouldn't be surprised if we came down. In fact, I wonder how much have we come down already from a high to a low. We've already dropped 56%. To be fair, I mean, damn, that's a lot of volatility. How much? You've already dropped over 60%. Well, in which case, maybe you don't have to drop more, but I would expect that there is going to be some selling off that happens, right? Look at this. This is on Binance. We're on the perps. Let's go to the spot and just see if there's a difference, a disparity in the. Oh, there is no spot for Binance. Okay, that's fine. The volume's dying off as we're moving higher. There's definitely going to be a reckoning. Okay. And I expect this thing to do well. I don't think that a brand new coin that has $1.5 billion market cap is there for no reason. I think it's going to do well. But largely coins, and I'm going to look at you guys in the face right now. We're going to take the small screen away and put on the big screen. Largely coins that are worth billions of dollars in their first month of existence, they don't get there because they're the best project that's ever existed. They get there because of marketing. They get there because they've paid off the exchanges, they've paid off influencers and all kinds of people to talk and push this thing, so that when these tokens of theirs get unlocked, the influencers get paid, the developers get paid, the people promoting it, they all get paid, right? And I want to look at this now. I want to look at the tokenomics. By the way, we haven't even gotten to the good stuff. We're going to talk about the good stuff. I expect this thing will see a high market cap by the end of the cycle. It'll probably keep up, you know, it'll do a 20x or more by the end of the cycle, but just hold on, okay? Looking at the tokenomics, circulation and unlock schedule. Most of these tokens, you can see that there's a steady pace of unlocks here happening for community incentives, even for some of the ecosystem development there, it looks like. You know, some of this, a lot of these tokens really start to get unlocked as you get into the end of 2026. But for the most part, it's a pretty steady, stagnant. Not too much of these tokens are going to get unlocked between now and the end of this bull cycle, probably, right? Because I expect the bull market to end likely in Q2 of 2026. So a lot of these tokens unlock during the bear market and going even into the next bull market. So that's when the pace really picks up. Okay. Right now, there's 200 million coins circulating. There's a billion max supply. So there's a lot of tokens to unlock, but I don't think that'll get in the way of the price this time around, right? But at 1.5 billion, I want you guys to understand, whenever you read posts like this on x.com, right? This is actually the post that inspired this video, because this guy says, market recovering strongly, study what is outperforming. These are likely to lead the charge for the next leg, is a bad thought. No, no. And I don't, not to shame or question you, Miles. I don't know you. I've been following him a little bit. I think he makes some good posts, some posts that I disagree with as well. Clearly an educated individual, but maybe just lack of experience. I don't know. In these markets, because, you know, maybe he's obsessed with AI, as he says. Maybe he's a crypto analyst, but he's probably not got a lot of experience in moments like this where Bitcoin tanks. Because in moments like this, in my experience, this is my third bull market, so what do I know? But in moments like this, when crypto tanks, there are always coins that outperform the rest of the coins. There are always coins that are there. They're shining stars, but they're distractions. What happens is people sell their coins. They panic sell their coins at the low. They buy into the coins that have been rallying, right? Like COAI, like Zcash, like Zora. They buy into these coins, and they buy them while everything else is being stagnant, while everything else is not performing. The outperformers are shining stars, so people put their money in there, and then those shining stars, they consolidate after the rest of the market starts to move. They move up while the rest of the market's consolidating, but then they'll start to consolidate after the rest of the market moves, and they won't catch up. I'm getting off track here. What I'm trying to say is that a $1.5 billion market cap will likely not turn into anything greater than at the best, like probably a 40x, which is great. 40x is phenomenal. Okay, outperforms the average altcoin by far, right? The average altcoin will probably see like a 20 to a 30x by the end of the cycle from their current valuations. But a 40x is great, but that's your maximum potential. That's your maximum potential. You will not see this coin get to a $100 billion market cap this cycle. You probably will not even see it get above a $60 billion market cap this cycle, which is great. You might be thinking, whatever, those are high valuations anyways. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, so let's put that into work then. 1.5 billion now, you 10x that, that's 15 billion. You 20x that, that's 30 billion, okay? 40x would put you at 60 billion. That's probably the most that you're going to see. That's probably the most that you could see. I doubt that you get above there, right? And that's great. 20 to 40x is great, but in crypto, you have the possibility, the opportunity to do 70x's, 100x's, multi-100x's. Caspa did a 1000x. Dogecoin did a multi-100x last cycle, right? Or I think it even did a 1000x last cycle from its low to high. Crazy things, right? I'm not in crypto because I want to catch a 20x or a 40x. They're nice. It's great. It's great whenever it happens, and it's kind of a boo-hoo really, because that's the standard that you should meet, 20 to 40x. Right? This thing will not outperform the average coin, and that's again why the inspiration here. Study what is outperforming. It will likely lead the charge and continue to outperform my ass. No, this is probably a horrible time to invest in this thing, and again, why? The biggest exchange in the world, Binance, has died off in volume as you've continued to grow. Typically, when you see this, you revert back to where the volume was whenever before it started to die off, and that would be all the way back down here at about $3, which is crazy, which is really crazy. But from a high to the low, that's like an 80% drop or more, and I did say we'd see about a 60 to a 90% drop overall with this thing. It's pretty crazy, but I'm assuming that anybody who buys COAI right now, they're probably buying because they got shaken out of their positions. The market's scary. They want to buy into something that has strong fundamentals or whatever the BS is that people are promoting about this thing. And I'm sure it's not BS. I'm sure there are strong fundamentals going on with this thing. But I don't believe that something that comes out at $1 billion valuation or higher in its first month, I don't think that it's anything more than a money grab. It's a money grab. Every influencer starts to talk about a new coin, like all of a sudden, yeah, it's because they're marketing. It's because it's a money grab. They're being paid to talk about them, right? Not every single one of them, but most of them are. And my thoughts would be that we see some kind of reverberation back to the mean, which from a low to a high would be the 236 or the 382. 236 or the 382 at least. From a low to a high, the retracement here then would be that from the current price of about $7.43, we should see COAI drop down about 30% from here, minimum, to about $2.60. It's a 65% drop from here. Little fun fact about the 382, typically you do go a little bit below it. Typically you do. You wick below it and then you bounce. Sometimes in very powerful movements like this one, you bounce right off the 382. Sometimes that happens. By the way, bravo to anybody and everybody who bought. Let's pretend you bought the high here of this whole range, this whole low range here. Let's pretend you bought the absolute high of this range. You're up 15x almost. Congratulations. Good job. I want to say congratulations because, again, sometimes whenever I make these videos, people think that I'm just hating because I'm not part of the growth. No, that's fine. I'm the type of person, whenever I see you having a good time, I'm like, good job. That's awesome. Good for you. I wish I bought in. Sure. I wish I bought the lows, but I'll tell you what, if I bought down here, what I would do right now, if I bought down here is I would probably sell the coin that in its less than first month of existence is worth over $1 billion in market cap. That's being talked about by everybody right now. I'd probably sell that coin and look for coins that are down right now, that are on sale, right? Which is most of the market, right? That's what I would do. Let's just think about it clearly, all right? Let's literally think about this right now. Let's pretend you're a smart investor, right? Would a smart investor buy the highs? Probably not. Do you think out of all the altcoins right now that are in existence, do you think that they're looking to buy this thing right now, whenever it's done nothing but move up over the past week? Do you think they'd rather buy this right now, or would they rather buy any other crypto that is actually on a discount over the past week, that saw an average of a 15% drop last week or more? Do you think they'd rather buy this, which has great fundamentals and all these things that people are talking about, or any other coin that has great fundamentals that's on a discount? If you were a smart investor, would you chase this right now? Is that what you would do? Probably not. Now let's pretend you are a smart investor and I'm a smart investor and we both bought down here. Would you then not think, it's a good time to take profits here and rotate into all these coins that are on a discount? This one just moved up. Money moves in these markets, right? At least that's what I know because I've been in this market since 2015. It moves. This thing's going to continue to grow. It could drop 80% from here. It's going to see new all-time highs. It is. But this is a not good investment to make right now, my friends. Okay, I hope it's very obvious. I hope it's very obvious. Let's look at the 4-hour time frame. We'll zoom in here a little bit. Let's look at the 1-hour time frame. We'll zoom out from there. Okay, 1-hour time frame. Total lack of volume. In fact, the volume is only coming in on the selling side. Yes, it is. 1-hour time frame. Pretty sporadic, chaotic RSI if we're being fair, but it's a little bit bearish right now. So are the stochastics, and the MACD is bearish as well, but it's the 1 hour, so who cares? 4-hour time frame. This chart doesn't have enough existence in it really to have an opinion, but this price action is so weird, you guys. This price action from here to there is just so weird. It looks unsteady as hell. You're probably going to pull back to prices that are below $3. I'm very confident from here at $7.30 we're going to pull back to prices below $3. I'm absurdly confident that's going to happen. So stochastics look bearish and the MACD looks bearish too. Daily time frame, and I want to be clear. I want to be clear before I end this video here that this is not a slam piece. This is not a hit piece on COAI. I think it's going to do great. I think a lot of people are going to make money on it. If you're buying it now and we wait until the end of the cycle, you're going to make money. But if we wait until the end of the month, you're probably going to lose some money if you buy right now. I've made videos like this about Pudgy Penguins, and I was right. Caspa, and I was right. ICP, and I was right. Trump coin, Melania coin, and I was right. Though we did have hopes for Melania, not going to lie. What other coins that came out at the top that were like just brand new? Aster, and we were right, came down. Hyperliquid, and we were right. There's WLFI, and we were right. I have never been wrong. I've not once ever been wrong. Whenever I've called for a brand new coin, I've been wrong plenty of times in this market. I want to be clear. I've been wrong so many times. I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again. But I'm batting 1,000 with this. I've never been wrong calling for a coin that is in its first month of existence worth over $1 billion dropping. I've never been wrong. Not once. I have yet to be proven wrong. I'm batting a pure 1,000. And I'm not saying that with arrogance. I'm saying that with confidence because it's so obvious. It's so obvious. And if it's not obvious to you, it's because you're not like me. You haven't been in the space long enough. But as time goes on, you'll see it. It happens all the time. We're going to forget about this coin. We're going to forget about Aster. We're going to forget about blah, 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 whatever comes up. Hyperliquid will be a fun fad that we fondly remember or don't fondly remember. All these coins, they're just here and now, and then they're gone. They're not here actually building. And I mean, this thing might build over time. It might do work, but let's just wait and see, right? Let's just wait and see. Anyways, $7.30 now. I do expect that we're going to see new all-time highs. I would expect by the end of the cycle, if you have a 40x potential at the most, 10x from here would put you at $70. 4 times that is 280, right? 70, 40, 280, yeah. Maybe let's say 290, 300. Let's say $300 is your maximum potential by the end of the cycle. $300. And your minimum potential by the end of the cycle would be probably around $100, okay? $100 to $400 by the end of the cycle. That's my expectation. I don't have anything else for you guys. Prepare for a dump. It's probably going to take you below $3. That's my expectation as well. Hit the like button, subscribe, take care. I'll see you on the next one. I can't wait to read your scathing comments and how I know nothing. Just tell me, please tell me. Ask the Caspa people. Ask the ZBCN people even. Whenever we were at the top, ask the WLFI, Pengu, Hype, Aster. Ask all those people. The Trump people. Ask them all. It's not arrogance. I'm not smart for saying these things. It's just obvious. It's so obvious. And again, if it's not obvious to you, you probably haven't been in the markets that long, and that's okay. You'll learn. This might be the learning moment right now for you. Anyways, I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.